Yo, what is up? I am Kyle. I have Andrew. I have John. We got the gang. We are gonna be talking some Votann and Aeldari today. Votann being the very much the axis of evil that it is, because I hate their wording. We were just talking about this right before stream. On their freaking wording is so dumb. Very frustrating. Not easy, a super inconvenience. If you watch the producer from that guy that makes fun of movies, plot holes and things like that, where he's like, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Yeah, no, I am not a fan, dude. And it's just the wording. Because, like, the concept is not that, it's like not that difficult. But like the way that they word things is just, we were talking, like you had to watch a video on it. And then like Andrew was like, yeah, no, I had to like talk to some other guys and kind of go back and forth on if this is what they meant and shit like that. It's like, dude, if you have to fucking talk to other people to make sure that you're reading it correctly, perhaps, possibly, you need to work on your wording a little bit. But anyway, Votann is cool. Yeah, they're cool. Dwarves are cool. I'm actually like the total opposite. I'm a huge elf fan, and that just like goes for anything, like Lord of the Rings. I'm obsessed with the elves in Lord of the Rings, and the freaking obviously Eldari Drukari. But anyway, I know that Andrew thankfully knows Votann, so he will probably do most of the talking on that. John, I know you watched some stuff on it, so you can probably for what. Is that that's really specific. I think it's gonna be in like late July personally. Yeah, I think it's gonna be late July, and I'm really hoping that they don't pull another index on us, because they don't do it every edition. They do it every couple editions where they like kind of reboot the entire thing. So I'm crossing my fingers that this is basically 10.2. No, I think it's a pretty killy game right now. I think Space Marines make up a big portion of the meta, and I think they're doing really well. They're doing really well. There's only one tournament that I saw that allowed in the last week, besides tournaments that were abroad where it was written in what looks like to me to be hieroglyphics, but so I didn't even bother with those. But there was one in Utah. It was the Valley Forged Wargaming Logan GT. And they had 37 players total. Their list, the rules cutoff was the 11th, which I feel like was very definitely on purpose. But the placings, nope, wrong one. My bad, guys. The placings, we had Blood Angels up front, Chaos Space Marines in second, and Votann in third. Which I know we're going to be going over Votann. But they played Need Guard Oathband. I don't know much about it. I don't know if you're looking on the screen, Andrew, if you can comment. We don't need to do like a in-depth anything, but I was actually kind of surprised I didn't bring the new hotness. Oh, I pulled it up. Don't worry, it's coming. It's what? Hey, dude, I briefly looked at it, and I mean briefly, like opened the page and then put it where I wanted it, and then so I got to see like the first couple models, and there was 2 Demon Princes in there, so totally. There's only so much you can do with Emperor's Children, so it's either are you gonna bring Fulgrim or not bring Fulgrim. Awkward silences, missing audio sources. Uh-oh. Can you guys not hear me?
That would be unfortunate.
I can hear you. I don't think we can hear us.
That's weird because it's coming through my desktop audio.
Oh, no, I can hear me. Never mind, I lied. Oh,
can hear only you.
Well,
I broke it.
it's
Can't hear
still
others now.
only, or can you guys hear me?
Can hear others
Or
now.
Hear them.
Okay.
Huh.
Yo, somebody get a tech priest in here. Stat, pray over this machine.
I definitely
this
did not.
weathered body.
I did not pray.
Yep.
You didn't do your litanies, dude?
I did not do the litanies,
Oh.
bro.
Rookie mistake. Yeah, put the tech priest outfit on.
Yeah,
now.
go do your little seats. Go on.
Go. Hey, at least grab the little sensor ball and do a quick little sensor back and forth.
Dude,
The machine spirit is angry.
we do need to do another what's it called game? You know, where we're dressed up like a cosplay.
Cosplay games.
Yeah.
I'm big down. Also, we do not have music. Maybe it was the background music. Maybe people find my voice repulsive.
I think I got it all worked out.
Sick.
But yeah, that's Leagues of Votann. I'm assuming this is nothing new, so I don't know if this is a weird list, if it's a run-of-the-mill list. But
It's a little different. People are bringing a lot more. You're relying a lot more on Thunderkin than you used to, but it's pretty simple. The Caprius carrier allows them to split the Jaegers. The Jaegers have infiltrate, so you can get up there and just stick on objectives, get more yield points. Steeljacks are just really good in general. You can stuff them in the land fortress along with the Thunderkin, and then you roll up the Thunderkin, the land fortress with 1 of 6 brick of Thunderkin in there, and then the other has the Steeljacks and one of the 3 bricks. You pop them out, and they're conversion beamers. They crit on force as long as you're greater than 12 inches away, and you can give them sustain hits. You can give them sustain 2 in this detachment. So they come out, give them sustain 2 and lethals and rerolls, and then they just blow things up.
yeah,
Very straightforward.
I definitely need to. I think I need to take Talverth off, guys. I think I need to take him off.
Yeah, I leave the stream muted, so I don't realize when Talby pops up.
Yeah.
Then I have to go double.
A new mere mortal dares
Hey, Dick, what
to
is
speak.
up? Also vicious.
Talvy BB. No, you leave
Poor
Talvy
Talvy.
alone. Yeah, no, we'll get him in there. Just maybe not in that way. But anyway,
That guy in there. Speaking of which, I'm a little bit of a Steeljack myself. That's what they used to call me in high school. Old John Steeljack.
you know, so it doesn't seem like a lot. Fucking stupid, dude. It doesn't seem like a lot was taken advantage of here for some of this. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it. Blood Angels took first with the Inheritors. The Sanguinors in there, and that's all that matters to me. And do they have a Predator? Vindicator. Nope. Well, still a cool list because it has the Sanguinor in it. Just throwing that out there.
Vindicator.
Pac-Bon Zealots, like I said, I feel like that is the only playable detachment. The new ones that we went over like 2 streams ago, we don't have like any data on at all. So, and I'm just not a Chaos Space Marine player. Emo kids playing the Raven Guard. What? That's awesome. That's actually pretty cool to see. Aethon Sean, the insanely cheap HQ choice that was, I think he got a little bump in price in the last update. But I like to see Raven Guard up there, man. If I have to go with Space Marines, it's got to be Raven Guard.
Oh, especially when they get their fucking Primarch. But did you see his weapon for the fucking HQ?
Claws
of Severax. Dude, edgy as fuck.
I know, dude. I love it. Like anytime these guys are playing, I just picture them like doing the little hair movement like that, where their hair's in their eye and they flick it out. Anyway, I guess that's just me. I'll just.
United Wargamer asked how many captains did Inheritors run?
That is not them. 1, 2, 3, 3 captains.
We'd say they ran. They would take more if they could.
Yeah, I'm sure. Devastator and Cursor, Sanguinary Guard. Fucking love it. Scouts, yeah, Vindicator, and then Inquisitor Draxus. I don't know anything about the Inquisitors or anything like that, but I do love the Sanguinary Guard.
Inquisitors are always role-playing as space pirates or rogue traders. Sorry, that's their job. And then out of nowhere, they're like, "Ha! This is actually an Inquisition. Exterminatus. Fuck you."
Exterminatus. Fuck you.
Yeah, every Inquisitor's broken down. Like they have like Order Xenos, Order Heretical, and depending on what they are exclusively like judging Xenos or heretics. Classic.
Sagittars, are those the scary ones? I don't remember.
The land fortresses are the scary ones.
Oh yeah, the land fortress. That's right. Yeah.
The second
name like that.
though, because
what?
The Sagittars are there to pop the detachment rule of getting sustained ones if you're within 6 inches of a vehicle. That's the whole entire point of this existing. So they'll roll up to something like with your Hearthkin Warriors and then give you sustained one. And then the Iron Master and the Call go with, well, I guess at least the Call goes with your 6 brick of Thunderkin to give them sustained 2. That's what the Cyber Implant is. It's sustained 2 when you get out of a vehicle, or for 3 yield points. So you do the same exact thing that you do with Need Guard. You step out of the Land Fortress, you pop your sustained 2 with your critting on 4 lethal sustained 2 guns, and then you blow something up, and then you get back into the Land Fortress.
Ew, don't like it. Don't want it.
Pretty straightforward.
I don't want it.
Yeah, pretty straightforward as I'm sitting here just smiling and nodding as you're like, sustain 2 crits 4. I'm like, I have no idea what he's talking about. I feel like
vulnerable save.
I feel like Nemo's dad when the
Mortal
little
presence detected. Calculating chaos resonance. High.
Really, George? We're super nerdy
Yes,
as he was
super
playing
nerdy.
fucking Harry Potter pinball the other night, and then going over what was the machine that he went over? Pokemon, the Pokemon pinball.
Oh, I bet that's a ton of fun.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Don't go.
I mean,
don't go along
George,
with that.
George, you're a nerd. You want a wedgie, nerd?
You want a wedgie?
How about a swirly?
Oh, this dude put a... All right, so for the Emperor's Children, 2 Demon Prince with wings, 2 Lord Exultants, pretty standard. Ran the Coterie of the Conceited, also pretty standard. 2 Tormentors, 2 Rhinos, probably housing the Noise Marines. Flawless Blade, 2 3-man Flawless Blades, and a Land Raider. Land Raider's kind of weird. Sure. I don't know. I guess it's like, what else do you have besides fucking what's his name? Fulgrim.
Dude, Land Raiders are one of those ones that I like. I like it. I think it's really cool. But God, they are so fucking big and hard to maneuver.
Yeah, and they just don't, dude. Unless you're playing World Eaters that get like 1 billion shots with them, you know, it's like I just
sustained or something.
Yeah, I think you get like 8 shots with it. It's like I just don't get it. But the guy plays pretty well within, you know, what was he, top
7? He was 7.
Was it?
I guess people don't really say top. Say top 10.
Out of 37.
Top 7. Yeah, top 7th is very specific.
He was actually placed 6th.
Oh, 6th. Okay.
That's actually
6?
it's not bad. Top 6. Top
6?
Well, top 3 is pretty normal. Top 4, that's
big.
weird.
No, you say big 3.
Oh, okay.
It switches from top to big for just 3, I think.
Got you. I wasn't tracking.
Yeah.
But I am tracking now. All right. So
Top 11.
The new
Top Gun?
stuff. Oh my God.
all right. I'm done.
The new detachments. We've got the Eldritch Raiders, and I wrote the Corsair Coterie. God bless, dude. Well, I did that on purpose. So I'm going to need you to get off my back about it. Aeldari units that we got Prince Uriel back. We got a new dude named Karseth. We have a Viper, a Starfang, and a Corsair, and the Corsair Sky Reavers. And then Votann got the Mercenary Oathband detachment, which is why... Ah!
I love my
motherfucking Crocs!
Get up!
Get up!
Raw!
I do love that, man. I love his little like thing that he's doing as he's like walking to the camera. like he's supposed to be stomping, but it's not a stomp at all. That's why Palworth looks sad up there at the top right, because, you know, Aeldari got like a bunch of shit, and, you know, Votann just got this little Oathband detachment. I know Andrew's pretty excited about it, though. At least I feel like he is. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah.
Andrew, you still with us?
I can hear him seething with anticipation. Can you seethe with anticipation, or is that like exclusively rage?
I feel like you can seethe with anticipation. You know what? Fuck it, dude. I'll allow it. Approved.
Yeah, nice. Approved. Let's go.
Use the TO.
Hot dog.
Whispers stir. A new mere mortal dares to speak.
I love how Talbert is your Deckard Cain. I don't know what that means. Am I showing how dumb I am right now by not knowing what a Deckard Cain is? Which I'm assuming is a name. Alright, so we've got Eldritch Raiders. The key takeaways here is that units can advance and charge. I looked up how to pronounce the Anrath. I don't remember how to pronounce it. Anrath Rangers or Shroud. I'm just gonna do it like Klaatu, Varata, Niktu. I don't know if you've seen that the movie, but he's like because he couldn't remember Niktu. Each time.
Evil Dead?
Yeah,
or no, that was Army of Darkness.
Well, yeah, Army of Darkness. Shroud Runners can re-roll advance rolls, which doesn't do a lot for Rangers or Shroud Runners, but it does possibly do a little bit for the Anrath. Each time you add an Anrath unit, it can be given 1 Corsair enhancement. Points need to stay legal. So I feel like we're kind of bringing back 9th. It's either 8th or 9th edition. What's it called? Was it artifacts that they had, where units could take like little upgrades? I don't remember if it was called artifacts or not.
Oh, yeah, I think that's was what it was. I think
it's what it feels like to me anyway. Like we're calling them enhancements.
Relic weapons.
Relics. That's what they were.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like thinking. I had to get it off my tongue because I knew it from 9th.
Yeah, they're basically relics. Same concept. The ones that you can take are, this is Prince Uriel unit only. Each time you spend a battle focus token to enable this unit to perform an agile maneuver, roll a d6 on a 3+, you gain a battle focus token. So that's actually pretty cool. It's pretty key.
I like gaining stuff on 3+.
Yeah, especially, yeah, right?
Not 4+. Fuck that.
Yeah, dude. The fucking Chronos, man. I think last time I played, I don't think I got 1 token back. Anrath unit only. Melee weapons equipped by models unit have the Lance ability. That's always amazing. You love to see it. Anrath unit only. Ranged weapons equipped by models in this unit have the Anti-Monster 5 and Anti-Vehicle 5 abilities. Also, not too shabby. And Onrith, I don't know. I'll say it in some weird way so it sounds like I'm actually saying it right instead of saying it like a dumb American, where it's like, did I get some of those jalapenos? I'm like, Anrath units.
That was like me on the last stream. I was saying Jose instead of Yos, like it's clearly Yos. but I'm saying Jose.
Noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America.
This unit can perform. This unit can perform the fade back agile maneuver without spending a battle foes token to do so. It can do so even if other units have done so in the same phase, and doing so does not prevent other units from performing the same agile maneuver this phase. So also pretty cool. We got some battle focus manipulation here. Honestly, man, the declare a charge in a turn in which they advanced is pretty fucking cool.
Money.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, my favorite unit, the Shining Spears, I think they come innately with advance and charge. But now, now you've got, I think Banshees have it too. I think, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I'm in Leagues of Votann. Give me 1 second. Andrew, you still here, bud?
Yeah, I'm just listening to you.
Oh, okay. I asked you about.
Check it out.
I asked you. I was like, I think Andrew's excited about it earlier, and then like I didn't hear anything, so I didn't know if you.
I don't know if me and John talked over each other at that point, and then just kind of became a blur potentially.
Aha.
He's just smoking some meats with the boys.
Yeah, so your striking
Boy.
scorpions are gonna get it, which is super cool. Advance and charge. Troops are gonna. I don't think troops can get it. No, they can get it. What I'm saying is they don't have it innately. Yeah, so making Aeldari faster and better at close combat is always a cool thing for Eldar. The
scalpel gets sharper.
The Anrath units are, I think they're a little bit more shooty than anything. They're still relatively new. At least for me, they are. I haven't bought any of the models because I just haven't been focusing on Eldar lately. It's all been Drukhari. And this is a relatively newer unit. I think these came out at the beginning of 10th edition. And I think they started out in the Kill Teams box, if I remember correctly. But stratagems, key takeaways. So command phase, increase OC by 1 for units in engagement range. It's actually not terrible. Shooter fight phase, add 1 of the damage characteristic for Void Scarred only. That could be pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Shoot phase, Anrath, Rangers, or Shroudy Boys. If strength is lower than toughness, +1 to wound. That is really good. Because from what I was looking over earlier, a lot of the shooting that you're going to get is Shuriken cannons. Or not, well, cannons
Shuriken.
or rifles.
Shuriken.
Shuriken. Start of the charge phase, subtract 2 from charge rolls on that unit. So you pick one of your units. You have to have, for some reason, a 36-inch. The unit that has to be within 36 inches, and you have to have visibility to hold on. So subtract 2 from the charge roll. Starfang Rangers, Shroudy Boys against that unit must be visible and within 36 inches
Words
and not
echo
cumulative.
from the void. Speak, mortal. The odds are listening.
Allie J! Yo.
What is up?
Welcome.
End of opponent's fight phase. 1 Anrath unit, not in engagement range. Remove unit, place into strat reserves. If below starting strength, return all models excluding characters. And I put, wait, what?
Wait, what?
We have like a old school freaking conscript thing going here from like 5th edition Imperial Guard. It's like you take them off the board and it's like, oh, they're all good again. It's like, wait, what? And these come in 10-man units, and the cool thing is they're actually like per model cheaper to bring in 10-man units because one unit it's like 65 points for 5 and then like 110 for 10. So you actually get a big discount. And you can bring a Wraith Cannon in the squad. I'm trying
That's
to.
pretty cool.
Yeah, Corsair Void Scarred. You can bring a shuriken cannon or a wraith cannon if you have 10 or more. It's pretty gross, man.
Reanimation protocols. Activate.
Yeah, it's... And
You are so squishy, though.
It is.
That is like, it's 1 CP for a reason. I agree, it's really strong, but also like, you are T3, and if you're in melee and with things that don't have invulns, like most of the Anrath units, it's gonna be a tricky scenario.
Yeah, I feel like if you're in melee with these guys, you're probably not gonna have a good time. I feel like these dudes are
hopefully
better.
You kill the thing,
Yeah,
and then you just pick up the unit. You know, like cool, I killed it, I pick it up, I put it in strat reserves, good to go.
they have access to a blaster, shredder, shuriken cannon, the frickin' shuriken rifles, which is 24-inch range, 1 shot, rapid fire 1, has the assault keyword, strength 4 AP minus 1 damage, which is where you're gonna get the +1 to wound strat is gonna really help out with that. And then, dude, the wraith cannon. They I think it's kind of ridiculous. These dudes have a wraith cannon. Like how?
It's a little gun platform for them.
And
Hovering around.
and the other thing is too. It's like like lore wise, I don't know much about these dudes. I watched like a little 5-minute video earlier that was like, these guys are basically the in between from like your standard Eldar, who is like, you know, a monk basically, and they're really rigid about their beliefs and how they live. And they're like, yeah, this is too much. I don't want to do this. So then they basically just like, they become exiled and they go out and, you know, they party basically. And then most of them come back to the Eldar later on and like, you know, start living the Eldar lifestyle after they're like, yeah, this is fucked. I can't control myself.
Phase.
Yeah. Essentially, it's what it is. They go through a rebellious phase, and they're pirates. So it's like they're really close to Drukhari. I think they just want to like fuck shit up. They don't want to fuck shit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's just hearing that you can, for 1 CP, remove a model off of the table and bring it back at full strength. Obviously, besides characters. It's just like, what?
No, absolutely. It's great. Like, don't get me wrong. It's really strong. It's just going to be you're going to have to play around it. It's not going to be just like straight good, like reinforcements. You got to be a little bit more careful with it. Like lose a couple models in shooting. Maybe you wipe out a weak unit in melee and then you can pick it up. So it's good. It just requires a little bit more thought than press button, get model, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you come in and do damage on one side, bring them, pull them out, and then put them back in at full strength to do it to the other side. You just keep bouncing back and forth, I guess is probably the idea behind it. How well that works out, I don't remember if it was the other detachment. Yeah, it's the other detachment. Excuse me. Being able to, they've got access to like a 5-up invul, and I think there's some Feel No Pains in there somewhere if I remember correctly. But the Corsair Coterie. While an objective marker is under your control, each time an enemy unit ends a normal, advance, fallback, or charge move within range of that objective marker, roll 1d6. On a 2+, that enemy unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. I mean, you're taking mortal wounds for holding objectives. It's just getting the objectives. Eldar have traditionally been a late scoring army. So hopefully you can pummel them with some shooting. And then once you actually start taking targets or taking objectives, they're going to be getting hurt possibly pretty hard for trying to hold an objective. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but like...
Yeah, they don't have any like...
Words echo from the void. Speak, mortal. The odds are listening.
Scartha, what up, dude? Scartha just started streaming, actually. I didn't know because I was up till 3 a.m. putting this here thing together, the slideshow.
Did you post that thing in the Discord, dude?
Nah, I asked him. He didn't know about it.
Post it in the Discord.
But yeah, I mean, if you've got some decent shooting and you can soften your opponent, and then mid-game you start jumping on those objectives, which I'm pretty sure they have. Yeah. At the end of the phase, if this unit is within range of an objective mark, they get sticky. And that's Onroth units. That's how I'm going to say it to make it sound like I know what I'm saying. The Onroth units, they gain sticky from this. And they also can get the relic thing where you can bring enhancements on units. And I don't know if they're limited by how many they can take. I don't know if they can only take 3.
It is. It's each. It says that each Corsair enhancement included in your army must be unique.
Yeah, but normally you can only take 3.
Yeah, it's a horrible way to word it, but by saying it's unique, it means they must only be able to take 1. You can take 1 of each.
No. I know you can take 1 of each, but I'm saying there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and normally you can't take all 4. You can only take 3 enhancements.
Okay,
so
but they're... that's tricky. Yeah,
you know
so Pantheon...
Go ahead.
Pantheon of Woe gets around it by not calling it enhancements, and that's why you can have more than 3 when you run like 5 Catan, right? This actively calls it enhancements, so I don't know.
Well, it actively calls it a Corsair enhancement. So I don't know.
Oh, of course, that's what makes the difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Pantheon of Woe very specifically does not call it an enhancement, where this calls it an enhancement. We had this conversation at the RTT. You can only bring 3 then. Unless they come out with an FAQ and they're like, oh, by the way, these aren't actually enhancement guys.
Well, so the reason why I say, like, I bring up Corsair is because, like, it's not just an enhancement, it's a Corsair. Because I think if you look at other codexes, it just says enhancements. So the fact that the word Corsair is in there, and it is each Corsair enhancement, I don't know. I mean, it's only 1 more, right? It's not that big a deal, right? It's like models and you have a 5+ invul. No, I guess it kind of does. Well, I mean, with 1 wound models, that really doesn't make a huge difference.
Unless you roll some John rolls and they stay alive forever on that 5-up invul.
On that 5-up invul.
Yes. 5-up invul. A 5-up is a 2-up if you roll correctly.
Yeah, this would have to be ruled on the by the TO because that's tricky.
Right? Yeah, I wasn't gonna go too far into it because I'm sure it's gonna need to be FAQ'd. Because like I said, I'm fairly certain the other codexes just say enhancement. They don't say like Death Guard enhancement, right? I don't know. Shit.
It just says enhancements, and since it uses the word enhancements, that becomes your biggest problem. They know what they did because they made Pantheon of Woe work properly.
Well, yeah,
by not calling it an enhancement, but they called this an enhancement, which makes me think they know what they're doing, right?
Well, possibly. This is, you know who we're talking about here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sometimes I think they write these like way out of order. Like, I feel like sometimes maybe it's written up and the plans are there, but it's not released till later.
I think they do it on purpose. I think there is a guy that writes all these rules and he's giggling as he writes the rules. He's like, they're not gonna know what I'm talking about.
John, for you,
total.
It's been proven that they do that because when they released the Imperial Knights Codex, it was all written for beginning of 10th edition rules.
Yeah, no,
that's what I thought.
No, they 100% do that. No, I was like, the books are written way ahead of time. I was just kidding. But anyway, so they gain sticky and you take mortal wounds if you try to play the game. So that's always fun. So you're gonna get pummeled by a bunch of freaking wraith cannons and probably, I don't know. They've got the updated Viper and they've got the other thing too we're going to go over, but the other units. So, yeah, I mean, of the two, I think I'd probably play this one. Like if it was just between these two. Sticky's always nice, and you trying to take objectives and taking mortal wounds on it it's like they're trapping the objectives, kind of cool. And actually,
I want to bring up.
Go ahead.
I want to bring up one thing for this. It says when your objective marker is under your control and you have sticky, right? So the intention of this isn't for you to sit on the objective and get shot. You roll up, you dicky the objective, and then you leave.
No, I know. Well,
And then you let
are
them
you
walk
tell-
onto it, and you shoot them off of it. So,
yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, yeah, I got you. Anarath unit only. While an enemy unit is within 3 inches of this unit, subtract 1 from the OC. That really complements this whole thing pretty well. Anarath unit only. Models in this unit have the deep strike ability. In addition, once per battle at the end of your opponent's turn, if this unit is not within engagement range of one or more enemy units, it can use this ability. If it does, remove the unit from the battlefield and place it in strategic reserve. So they get uppy downy. And I feel like I put the good ones on here. Oh, no, I didn't. I just went over the main rules there. Anrath character unit only. At the start of the battle, select one character model in this unit. This model has the following ability. Each time your opponent targets a unit with a stratagem, subtract 1. So it's vect. And then the last one, infantry unit only. Models in the end have a 5+ invul. I probably wouldn't even waste my time for me with a 5+ invul, but that's just me. One wound models? Nah. I'm good.
I'm set.
A lot of these guys are going to be going for, I want to say that they have, yeah, you can destroy a unit and make a normal move of up to d6 plus 1 inches. So, and for here, the fight phase Aeldari unit, reroll a wound roll of 1, Anrath keyword. If you have the Anrath keyword, rerolls all wounds if in range of an objective marker. The move, what's it called? The move phase just after a unit falls back can still declare a charge. If it's an Anrath unit, select one enemy unit it was within engagement range with. Roll 66, and on a 4+, it's a mortal wound bomb. Not terrible. It's like average of 3 mortal wounds. In the shoot phase, Rangers, Shroudy Boys get ignores cover, rapid fire 1 and +1 AP. That's actually pretty good. It's actually really good. Shroud Runners can bring scatter lasers. So rapid fire 1 on scatter lasers is kind of gross. And +1 AP on that as well. And you can increase the AP to 2 if you bring Warwalkers, which is also really good. Dude, Eldar is just so fucking good. You just have to play it right. Yeah, there's so many combos, man. Everything complements each other just so well. Very synergistic. Opponent shooting phase, Eldari infantry unit within range of an objective marker you control. Unit gains stealth and baby lone op. So, not terrible. Pretty situational. I have found that the 18-inch lone op is kind of meh. It's like good protection against tanks.
It's good against Tau. I mean, Tau don't really want to be in your face as much. Kind of makes them move out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything has so much movement. It feels like that. It's like, 18 inches. I will be there this turn.
Yeah.
I like it more for. It's more of like I feel like it's more of like a threat for their tanks trying to shoot something, where you can be like, hey, you're Black Templar Pulsar Executioner that has like over 80 shots with full rerolls. He wants that thing to sit in the back and be out of your like anti-tank range. So if he tries to shoot you, you can be like, hey, he now has to think about like, cool, you have a CP. If I move up, he's just gonna pop his lone up. I feel like it's a little more like useful as like a threat. Like, hey, I could have lone up. Are you sure you really want to do that? I could have lone up. You know?
Yeah. Just after an enemy unit selected its targets. Yeah. No, it's really good. I mean, it's good. It's just with the way that Space Marines are right now, with how fast Space Marines are right now, it's like, dude, if you're not getting shot by the tanks, you're probably going to get just fucking bum rushed by a goddamn Blade Guard squad or by a Victrix squad or something. And then you might, just like, oh, I'll just remove this unit.
See you later.
Vengeful Sorrow. You get a surge move. Yep. You can make a surge move. To do so, roll 1d6 and add 1 to the roll. Models, that's actually nice that you get one of the roll. Models in your unit have a number of inches. And this is Aeldari infantry unit, by the way. That Aeldari unit is neither battle shock nor within engagement rate. Yeah. So, your Harlequins, your freaking, oh my god, Banshees, your Scorpions, stuff like that.
Yeah, this would be really good for Banshees because you could like put them up on the board, let them get shot, and they have fights first, so they could just like wander into a combat. But like it'd be like if you charged, you know. So now they're gonna not want to shoot your Banshees that are sitting with Jane's R that are sitting somewhere in the middle of the board.
Yeah, Banshees is
they're like 18 inches of movement because, you know, Jane's R.
Because Jane's R. Yeah, and you've got the battle focus tokens. Like I don't even know if you need a transport for them anymore. Yeah, they have advance and charge.
Yeah, 7 plus 6 because Jane gives the auto 6, so it's 13 plus the 2 is 15. So you get 15 basically 3 inches of movement with them, and then you have the charge. They're pretty fast.
Yeah, and
I suppose.
Yeah, and if you're gonna shoot at them, make sure you fucking kill them because they gonna get you. And I don't know if I put Outcast Ambush on there. Ignores cover and rapid fire 1.
Yeah, it's on the bottom left.
Yeah, I meant on the key takeaways. 1 Ranger Shroud Runner unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot until the end of the phase. Ranged weapons equipped by models in that unit have the ignores cover and rapid fire 1 abilities until the end of the phase. Oh yeah, I already said that. Yeah. That one, I really like that one. Specifically for the Shroud Runners. I mean, Rangers too, you know, they have precision, so you could just be sniping characters out, which isn't, I think they're like anti-infantry 4. They get like 1 shot apiece. Yep. I personally like this detachment a lot more than I like the other one. I feel like this has more shenanigans in it. Evil shenanigans. And being able to destroy a unit and make a D6 plus 1 move, it's fucking awesome. So you could basically just come in from the side of the board, kill something, possibly. And then just boop, go into cover, not get shot back. Yeah. Not a bad
the AP. The AP is definitely fucking not because everything just seems so tough that you're going to be fighting as like, you know, like your Space Marine, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, and like I said, those Shroud Runners, man, they've got a nice little bit of weaponry that they're able to do. It's Shroud Runners. I think they can bring shuriken. I think they can bring cannons. I don't remember. It's been a minute. Ranged weapons,
with
long rifle, scatter laser, shuriken pistol, and then So they've got basically the ranger rifle, and then the scatter laser, and they've got sustained with rapid fire. Bro, that's sick.
Yeah. And if you, like you said, that unit that if you target a unit with it, it gets AP for the rest of your shooting. You just pretty much circumnavigated Armor of Contempt, which is nice, you know?
Yeah.
You still get your -1.
Yep. And if you've got, what's her name in there? Lycus in there? You're critting for those sustains on 5s. So, I mean...
Lycus, more like Wifus.
Aeldari, not run 10 warp spiders and Lycus? Yeah, alright, sure, man.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude.
26 inches of free movement with a charge. Right.
Yeah, I mean, and then you've got Eldrad up in there, plussing 1 to wound. It's not bad. I kind of wish that you had the +1 to wound strat in this detachment, because then it just rounds everything out perfectly. But moving on. Not to
It
get
can't be
stuck
broken,
on.
Kyle. It's not Space Marines.
Yeah.
How
many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
It's not Space Marines. Yeah, dude. Believe me. Was not happy about.
Where's my next Ultramarine model? I haven't got one in a whole month.
Yeah, where's the?
I think there's another Titus. I think there's another Titus coming out in the month.
No, dude. We need another Calgar model. It's like
Oh,
10
We're
of
already
them.
getting
yeah,
into Calgar.
Calgar.
We're getting Calgar and Defiler armor.
What?
There's
Are you talking about
when they
that?
released
Oh,
the Defiler,
yeah,
there's
that new defiler. Yeah, there was I saw a meme that it was like it showed like this is the new defiler, and it's like a chick with a midriff at like they put a chick with a midriff on there. Like, kind of does look like a midriff actually. But
yeah, they just slapped Calgar in the Defiler suit, and that's the new meme. So that's our new Ultramarines unit. The picture.
We've got Prince Uriel. He took a sabbatical for a little bit. Now he's back. Scout 7, Aya Wrath used to be a template that went around him, and everybody, including himself, took like mortal wounds. Basically, it was a fun little thing that they used to do, but they took it away. Now it's a shooting attack.
He looks better than ever.
He looks kind of like a mixture of. I mean, I see what they're doing. You know, they're kind of making these guys look a little Drukari-esque, which kind of makes sense. I used to know the lore behind Uriel, but it's been too long. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, 3 shots, hitting on 2, strength 6, AP 2, 2 damage. Meh. It's not bad. I mean, 2 damage is good. I'm not gonna complain about it. It's just that 3 shots. Spirit Twilight. I don't know how many points he is, so I don't know. Honestly, I'm saying meh, but I don't. You know, if he's fucking 70 points, it's like, oh, okay, that's not bad.
12 points for all
what?
of this.
12 points.
I can find out. Give me like.
Yeah, they make him like 50 points on release. So everybody buys the new model, then he gets bumped up to like 200 and whenever the sales are done for. I think he looks pretty cool though.
No, he does look cool. It's just I'm used to Uriel having like you can see his face, so I was a little disappointed at. I hope they give him a model with his face. I feel like Uriel, like
They could have, they could have options.
Spirit Twilight, 5 attacks, hitting on 2, strength 7, AP -3, 3 damage apiece with lance. It's fucking dope. Freaking
Yeah, it's kind of fucking nice.
dope. Piratical Hero. While this model is leading a unit, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, that attack adds the sustain 1 ability and add 1 to the hit roll. Really good. Who can he lead? Corsair, Void Reavers, and Void Scarred. After both players have deployed their armies, if he's on the field, you can redeploy them. That is actually an old school thing that he had back in the day. So that hasn't changed.
Kyle, he is 95 points.
Okay, that's totally worth it.
Yeah, it
His-
seems good.
His melee attack
Sky
alone.
Readers and Parsnips. Look at the other ones real quick.
Moving on to Karseth. Kind of looks, honestly,
Karseth is 95 points as well.
looks like they just took a Spirit Seer, or not Spirit Seer, oh my god, the Wraith one. I can't think of the name of it right now. No, it's Spirit Seer. Yeah, they just redid the Spirit Seer and put a little extra shit on and give them bug eyes.
Whispers
Give him
stir.
a fancy staff.
A new mere mortal dares to speak.
Looks
Arby,
kinda like a lightning rod.
what up? Looks like a lightning rod. We're not hosting an intergalactic
And-
checker.
And the Sky Reavers are 75 points per 5. And
We haven't gotten past that.
150 for 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I was updating the points. I had to dig through they didn't, like, when they updated the military and field manual, they didn't color it at all. So you have to, like, actually dig through to try to find it.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you say that because I'm like, where are you getting these points from? But because I scrolled through and didn't see any red, so I just kept moving. So, yeah, I guess that's boo on me. I'm dumb.
Classic GW.
24-inch range, D6 plus 2, hitting on 3, strength 3, AP -2, 1 damage. But it has the anti-infantry 2, blast, hazardous, ignores cover, and psychic keywords. Anti-infantry 2 is pretty good. It's pretty good, especially in this economy. Melee weapon, 3 attacks, hitting on 2, strength 3, AP 0, 3 damage. 3 damage. It's basically a freaking Damn.
Strength 3 damage. What?
It's the witch, like the witch blade or witch spear. I can't remember what they call it. The spear of something. I don't know. It's what the Farseers can get. Also has Scout 7, Psychic. Enemy units that are set up on the battlefield from reserves cannot be set up within 12. That's fucking awesome. Fury of the Void in your shooting phase. After this model has shot, or model's unit has shot, select one enemy unit hit by one or more of those attacks. With this model's Dread of the Deep Void, until the end of the turn, that unit is Riven. Each time an Aeldari model from your army makes an attack that targets a Riven unit, add one of the strength characteristic of that attack. Really good. That is really good.
For 95 points?
And he's got a
Hell
24-inch range. So he can lead.
Tag
it's
him
probably
and bag him.
Tag him and bag him. 24, I think, is like the max that you're gonna get with any of these models. These guys are not long. I don't think they're long range shooting stuff. I think, if I remember correctly, it's all like mid board stuff. So yeah, I mean, nothing jaw dropping, but just more stuff to add to the Aeldari ridiculousness that is Aeldari. Dude, I love that. And I made it so that she was looking at you, by the way.
Yeah.
Uh,
So why are you looking at other people? Why are you looking at me? That's how she talks.
I don't like that at all.
85-year-old smoker.
Yeah.
It's like one of those people that has like the thing on there, like, Ned, they're coming right for. It's like, ugh, no, I don't like that.
They're coming right for us.
Vipers, 14-inch move, toughness 6, 3+ save,
Viper.
6 wounds, OC
First
2.
with a Y.
Huh? What?
Huh?
What, John? What'd you just say?
Think about what I said.
Yeah.
Vipers with a Y.
Oh. All right.
Vipers. I just, it's funny that they have a Y in there.
Yeah, they got to
I think it's
change
because they
it.
already have a unit that's called Viper. Yeah.
And they should have put the Z at the end.
Laser. Blazer.
Laser. You see that? Lasers, A's, all kinds of A's. In your shooting phase, after this unit is shot, select one enemy unit hit by one or more of those attacks until the start of your next turn. The enemy unit is suppressed. While that unit is suppressed, each time a model unit makes an attack, subtract 1 from the hit roll. So it's basically kind of like the Ravager for Drukhari. It does the same thing. These are probably way cheaper, and they can come in units of 2. Any normal models can have their Bright Lance replaced with a Scatter Laser or a Star Cannon. Every model is equipped with a Shuriken Cannon, Bright Lance, and Wraithbone Hull. And you can replace their Shuriken Cannon with a missile launcher. So you're able to actually tweak these a little bit more than you were before.
The Viper is now 75 points. 2 is 150.
It's not. I mean, it's actually not bad. I don't.
6 wounds, 14-inch movement, like OC2 as well. Like,
Yeah, it depends. I think it depends. I think they got a new model, so I'm just wondering how big these bad boys are, because they used to be very small. So like if
they're
they
still
kept,
very small.
yeah, if they kept the same profile, yeah, that's for sure.
I do love these star fangs though. These are pretty cool with that as the Wrath-like keyword. So you could scout them up 7 inches and then move them there 14 to get the sticky on those objectives turn 1.
Yep.
And then force people to run at you and like hit the objective, and then they take the mortal
D3
wounds.
mortal
Like,
wounds.
literally the perfect
Yep.
tool. Yeah, it's the perfect tool to just sticky that with, and then it's a vehicle, so you can also give it that D6 plus 2 more or plus 1 more. They might have changed star engines. I have to look again. I know they got absolutely neutered, but it's still a lot of movement.
Do you see it has the grenades keyword?
It does. In fact, that is also still pretty good.
That is
The whole
ridiculous,
thing's
dude.
pretty good. Oh,
Dude, so you can grenade in the shooting, like if they're right in your face or something. I mean, that's it. They got a disintegrator cannon, which isn't terrible, but I'd much rather have mortal wounds. So you could like grenade. Starfang grenade launcher. They have the grenades keyword. You should be able to use grenades. Assault blast D3, strength 3, AP -3, 2 damage. I don't know.
Yeah.
Average of 2 shots, 3 shots of disintegrator cannon.
What I like is they have advance and shoot because they have assault, right? So you could literally scout this thing up 7 inches, give it its extra movement with your battle focus token, advance it on top. You can get this thing up into someone's face and just blow something up with AP3 especially.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just got so much movement.
It's a lot. It's
Dude,
a lot of movement.
Like, if you think about it.
What's up with the pilot?
And then you tank shock too, because you could just run up the board. You can advance and charge, tank shock, grenades. What's with the pilot, dude? He's chilling, man. What do you mean? Don't be hating, man. He's got the top down, the hair flowing. He's got a mask on. He's doing the right thing, COVID wise. Why are you hating, dude?
Oh, I thought that his mask. I thought that was like tubes going into his head. I was like, he's looking pretty admechy.
Might be
over here.
They're like
some
across.
Butcher's nails.
It's a butcher's nails. Hallucinogen grenades. At the start of your opponent's shooting phase, this unit can use this ability. If it does, select one Aeldari infantry unit from your army visible to and within 36 of this unit until the end of the phase. That unit has the stealth ability. If it does so, select an Aeldari. That's awesome. You can just grant something -1 to hit.
I love this thing. This is pretty cool because it moves up and then you can sticky that objective and that allows your infantry to move up and then you can stealth your infantry to make them, maybe a little less squishy and then let them get shot so that you can get your fade back maneuver because you can only do that after you get shot. So
how much are these?
75 points.
Oh my god, that's so good. That's
I know it's gonna sell a lot.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure
you can bring 2.
Just from the looks of
for 150.
Yeah, they can come in 2. And you can run these up as separate units together and just give each other stealth. It's like what?
Infantry.
Oh, infantry. Yeah. Never mind, they can't do
But
it.
it's still good though. Like you can run this thing up. You could have like 2 separate ones to sticky and score points, and then you could have other ones to just literally run up into the face of someone and just blow something up. 2 DC cannons and 2 grenade launchers.
Yeah. No, these are
it's all
these are really good.
6 -3 AP 2 damage.
They look like they're probably on the what's it called chassis? The Venom chassis. Looks very similar from what I can see.
The Venom chassis.
Yeah.
They could be on the Viper chassis though. They also kind of look very similar.
Maybe.
Aeldari vehicles.
They're all pretty close. Did I skip the Sky Reavers earlier?
vehicles.
I skipped the Sky Reavers. God damn it. All right. Sky Reavers. So yeah, you see John go like meh, meh, meh. So these guys move 12. They're with their jump pack, right? Yeah, their jump pack. They've got the fly keyword, grenades, love it. At the end of the fight phase, if this unit was eligible to fight this phase and it was not within engagement range of an enemy unit, it can make a normal move up to D3 plus 3. Otherwise, if this unit was eligible to fight this phase, this unit can make a fallback move up to D3 plus 3. What? It can make a normal move up to D3 plus 3. Otherwise, if this unit was eligible to fight this phase, this unit can make a fallback move up to D3 plus 3.
So it sounds like what it's trying to say is if you charge the Sky Reavers in, right, and you kill the thing that you charged the Sky Reavers into, like you charge a different unit and it kills it, right? Then since you charged, you are eligible to fight, which then means that you would be allowed to do your normal move. And then if you are also eligible to fight and you fight, right, and then they fight back, whatever, how, like, fight phase happens, you can then also choose to fall back at the end of the fight. It's kind of like how the Calidus assassin works, where she like jumps back out of combat so she can teleport. It's the same thing for the Sky Reavers.
Yeah, it's only useful basically on your opponent's turn. If you survive the fight,
Yeah,
you
this
can
is
get
very
out.
situational.
Yeah, because you're more than likely gonna die. 1 wound apiece, 5+ save. They have an invul. I don't think they have an invul.
The first one, you could give him one with the enhancement thing. But
Yeah, 5 up.
it's interesting. The first part's pretty good. It's just really situational because you can like roll up, you can charge something, and then instead of leaving like your Sky Reavers out in the open, they could then go back behind cover. So you're a little bit more free to charge stuff up because then you can be like, cool, I charged this up. Now I'm going to do my D3+3 move behind this wall after I'm done fighting. You know?
Yeah, no. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm actually just looking at their warrior options. For every 5 models in the unit, up to 2 Sky Reaver models can each have their Shuriken pistol and Corsair blade replaced with one of the following: the fusion gun, bro. Freaking assault, Melta 2, hits on 3, strength 8, AP -4, D6. It's really good. It's really good.
Meltas are good.
Meltas are good. The blaster is actually pretty good too. D6 +1 damage.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, I'd probably go with the blasters. Yeah, I would 100% go with the blasters now that I'm looking at it. D6 +2, or D6 +1, you're missing out on 1, but you have to be within 6 inches to get the fusion guns to go off, versus the blaster, it's 18 inches. Yep.
You love to see them.
Contains 10 model. You'll love to see them.
A blaster.
They do come with, all of them come with Corsair blades, so they do have AP -2 and 3 attacks apiece, and they get the, you can do +1 strength. Was that just for shooting, or was that for melee weapons too?
It was
Was it all weapons?
It was until the end of the phase, or not end of the phase, end of the turn. So you'll get the. Yep. So it'll be the end of the turn. So it should be everything.
It is in your shooting phase. Yep, until the end of the turn. Makes an attack that targets a Riven unit. Add 1 of the strength. Yep. So now you're hitting on strength 5, AP -2, 1 damage apiece. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, those, dude, freaking, yeah, these guys are not bad. Who can lead them? Who can move 12 inches?
No one.
Can anybody? I don't think anybody can lead him. No, nobody can lead him.
They are
The
leaderless.
The
Say-
Aratak Wayleaper?
I was thinking the Autark, but I don't know, because I don't know. I'd have to. They're probably gonna have to wait until the update.
Why can't we just slap some wings on Prince Uriel and then he can be a Sky Reaver as well?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Where's his kit?
Throw some wings on old Prince Uriel.
Give it to him. Don't you do it to them. But those are like his guys. Why can't he lead them?
All right, moving on. Oh, we get to see John again. Yay.
Dude, watching those hands move around is so great. Like a noodle arm, man.
All right. This slide illustrates my disdain and irritation for pretty much anything dealing with Votann. I can't stand Votann. And not hating on people that do. I respect you that you can not get super annoyed with the wording that they choose to use in this army, because it is super inconvenient.
Sorry.
Not easy.
Barely a convenience.
Barely a huge inconvenience. Units do not have the hostile actually, I want to read this word for word because it just sounds ridiculous to me. Your Leagues of Votann units do not have the hostile acquisition or fortify takeover abilities except as described in this rule. At the start of the battle, your Leagues of Votann units have the hostile acquisition ability. At the end of your command phase, you can spend 3 yield points. If you do, Leagues of Votann units from your army lose the hostile acquisition ability and gain the fortify takeover ability, or vice versa. And now, granted, this is probably my ignorance to this army, but I was reading this last night. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, you do not have the hostile acquisition or fortify takeover ability, but you can get the hostile acquisition ability or fortify takeover ability. I'm like, fuck, this is so dumb. And if anybody in here was in Discord when I was on my 2-second rant about the army and rules and how it's worded, then you'll probably get the little joke with me and the stupid hat there. Actually, Andrew, do you want to talk about these since you can probably expound on them a little bit more? And I actually need to go get a glass of water because I feel like what's his name? Jim Carrey in what's that movie where he's a cop?
Ace Ventura?
Or he's a cop, dude.
He's not really a cop. He's a pet detective, but I mean, a pet detective is basically a cop.
That's not at all.
Be
dude.
real.
No, me, myself, and Irene.
All right, pet detective, gotcha.
That's what water. First one or the second one?
Have you not seen Me, Myself, and Irene? It's a classic, dude.
It's been a minute.
Where remember he's like the medicine he takes gives him cotton mouth, and like they show him as he's got.
Yeah.
He's like. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Go over the enhancements. I'll be right back.
No, I just wanted to listen to Kyle complain about Votann and Space Marine some more. But gives me my enjoyment, feeds me my, Kyle's pain and suffering.
It tickles my fancy.
Anyways, to briefly go over how Votann works and kind of like short and simple. Your army rule is you start in hostile acquisition. All this does for you is you get +1 to hit whenever you target something on an objective, and then you can advance and charge, and you can reroll advance rolls. Very straightforward. The idea being that you want to get onto objectives. The way your yield points work is you get a single yield point for every objective you control. You don't get any for the no man's land objectives till turn 2. So, and you get 1 for each command phase. So, like for example, for turn 1, I would get 1 yield point for holding home, and then I would get 1 yield point for holding home again on the start of the opponent's turn. And then there's ways to manipulate it. But basically, to get to fortify takeover, you have to hit 7 yield points, which typically rounds out to about around turn 3, turn 4. And that, instead of giving you get the +1 to hit, but instead of that advanced charge, reroll advance rolls, reroll charge rolls, you just get +1 to hit, and then you are -1 to wound if the strike is higher or equal to your toughness. So it's very straightforward. The Votann wants you to move up, take an objective, and then sit on the objective.
And then hold said objective.
Yep, and then hold the objective. Has
Some
a very
would say playing the game.
Yeah, it has once you get past the 3 paragraphs of new rules, it has an incredibly straightforward play style. This kind of mashes it up a little bit, since you can spend this 3 yield points, which you can get turn 1 with some of the enhancements we're about to go over, to get into fortified takeover if you want. So if you're like, cool, I don't really need to advance to get up to these objectives, I just want to be -1 to wound. Done, easy. So being able to kind of manipulate that at your will instead is super nice. To go over the enhancements there, I like 3 of them. There's always got to be one where it's kind of like, yeah, you'd never choose that. But Mercenary Prospector is pretty good. It gives you Need Guard Oathband, the one that we saw earlier. Its detachment rule is you get a yield point every time you kill a unit. That's basically gives you that detachment rule for 1 unit. Metaphysical Brokerage is probably my favorite here. Basically being that on the start of your command phase, you get your 1 yield point. And then the Memir Strategist, his ability allows you to either add or subtract a yield point on your command phase as well. So you could purposely move your yield points around, and then you just get back up to 3 no matter what. Which is great, because now you can basically just spend as many yield points as you want knowing for the fact that on your turn you are always going to get 3 back. And
That's
then
pretty nice.
yeah, and then especially great because all the stratagems in here can be boosted by yield points. Normally the Votann have like a couple of stratagems that can do it. This case, every single one can. And then Edikar and SB9 targeting implant is my other one that I like a lot. The ability to just give sustained ones to something is really important. Those, as we kind of talked about earlier, Thunderkin, they crit on 4s because they have conversion beamers. If you are greater than 12 inches away, so they already have lethals. So you're going to get sustained 1 and lethals on 4s, and rerolling a hit roll of 1. So great enhancement. And then Asset Manipulator is, I don't think subtracting OC from anything because it can't go to 0 unless it's Battle Shocked is good really at all. But it's situational. I wouldn't spend 3 yield points on it.
Do you just get past the ass manipulator?
Yep. I talked about how Votann worked while you were gone.
Sweet.
I'm a bit of an ass manipulator myself.
I
That
fancy
sounds bad.
myself
Never mind.
an ass manipulator. So the strats, key takeaways here: shooter fight phase, infantry or mounted units gain precision. The fight phase, infantry units reroll hit roll of 1 and wound roll of 1. You can spend 3 yield points. Allows you to reroll the wound roll entirely. And then the next one is basically the opposite, where you can reroll the hit roll entirely and reroll a wound roll of 1 if you spend 3 YP, 3 yield points. They get shoot, declare a charge in a turn in which they fell back. 1 to 2 units. If you spend yield points, can uppy downy end of opponent's fight phase and not an engagement. So basically 1 unit can uppy downy, and if you spend yield points, a second unit can. And infantry unit can re-embark into a vehicle if it's wholly within 6 inches of a transport. And that is during the opponent's fight phase. End of the opponent's fight phase. So yeah. Unit from your army that is, I mean, I don't know if I'm thinking about this correctly, but like, I don't know why you would care about getting back into a vehicle at the end of the fight phase. I feel like everything is already kind of fucked at that point, unless Votann can do something in their vehicles. Andrew?
It's more about movement. Votann is very slow, right? So it's you want to be able to move up with the unit, and then you pop out your Thunderkin. They have 5 inches of movement. It might be 4, actually. I'll have to look. They're really slow and they're really squishy. So you get them out. When they shoot with their sustained and lethals, they're going to kill. And you pop a command point for reroll the hit roll. They're going to kill anything they touch. Right? Practically anything with lethals and sustains. It's dead. And then the idea is that you bring Land Fortress up, you shoot everything into the high priority targets, then there's nothing to come at you and kill you, and then you get back in the transport, move the 12 inches again on your turn, pop them out, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you were close enough. I mean, I guess it's 6 inches instead of 3 inches. Like, you're getting an extra 3 inches because I'm pretty sure you need to be within 3 to get back in. I can't remember if it's 6 or 3 normally to get back into a transport. Just feel like it doesn't really. Well, no, okay. No. You're right, because that allows you to get in, get out, and shoot again instead of. Yeah. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What do you think of this new detachment?
I like it a lot. This is, I think, Votann has kind of been locked into their base detachment and Brand Fast, which is the one where they get sustains. We looked at both of them. They've been trying out all their detachments. They're just not great. In this, it's honestly pretty cool. You can move around. As we talked about already, you can move around your army rule as much as you want. You're going to have an extra surplus of yield points. You have the ability to pull your Hearth Guard when they land. You can grab them with your mobile exportation and pull them off the board. So they also have 5 inches of movement. So you could just bring them out and put them back into deep strike, and then rinse repeat the deep strike. So that's great. And then being able to keep those Thunderkin alive by just putting them back into the vehicle, it's pretty amazing. And then honestly, I mean, rerolls are rerolls. It's just good. Like,
No, the rerolls are great. I think
pretty
they're
good. Yeah,
they're
like,
now that I thought through that that transport one, that is actually really good. That's really good. I don't know how this is in comparison to like other stuff. Like I say other stuff, the other detachments. Like, is this something that you think people are going to be playing, or?
yeah, absolutely. That even on solely the detachment rule alone, being able to get that -1 to wound if strength is higher than toughness is huge. You normally only get that turn 3 or turn 4 when you've lost most of your T5 1 wound, feel no pain 6 models that you use the warriors that you use to hold objectives. So instead, turn 1 with that 1 enhancement, you can hit 3 yield points on your opponent's turn. Then turn 2, you can just go into -1 to wound on objectives, which just makes you so more tankier. Because again, like Votann plays very straightforward. You want to move up, and then you want to sit on objectives as long as humanly possible.
Well, so in comparison to the other ones, do you think this is better than the other one? Do you think that
I think so. It's going to have a hard time dealing with the fact that you can get sustained to Thunderkin in Needguard and Brandfast, which is why they're so good. Again, the whole critting on 4s with rerolls is absolutely nuts, especially if you have sustained 2. So it's really hard to beat that, mind you, but I think this has a pretty good fighting chance of beating that.
Yeah, I feel like this has got a decent.
So big W.
Add a little bit more tools in the toolbox to play a little bit more cheeky.
I wish they changed one of the stratagem names though, from Grand Artifice to Grand Orifice. Because like that could probably also relate to mining as well. Like you're creating an orifice by mining through it, you know. Rock and stone,
dude. I'm a Slanussy fan through and through, so I'm all about the Grand Orifice.
Grand Orifice. Artifice is just too hard to say. That's just too. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. So Orifice, nobody gets that wrong. And you already have one called New Horizons. Could you imagine combining Grand Orifice and New Horizons? What? Like play on words.
Mobile exploitation. Yeah, all of these sound. Yeah. They all sound.
And the Grand Orifice.
Privateer Arsenal. Private.
On the Grand Orifice. Yeah. We're slowly developing the Slanesh Votann.
Dude, Slanesh Votann would be awesome. Would they though? Actually, now that I'm thinking about that.
Like even be corrupted?
I know nothing about Votann.
I don't think so.
They don't have souls. Yeah, they're literally clones with AI.
Which is hilarious to me that Space Marines are friends with them when they have like a strictly no
AI.
Yeah, no AI.
Policy. Yeah, they're big against AI.
The Inquisition is investigating it.
Are they really? Is that a thing, or are you joking around?
No one cares. I was joking around.
I mean, they're always investigating everything, but they don't really get anything done.
Well, aren't they? They're considered Xenos, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, who are they clones of?
Aeldari made them, allegedly. We don't actually have confirmation of that. So, allegedly, their lore, there is a book out about them, but they haven't, like, fully confirmed it yet. That the Aeldari made them to mine minerals and do heavy labor work. And then when they had the birthing of Slanesh, they lost contact with them because they were busy, dealing with Drukhari and Slanesh. And then Votann basically just kind of existed on their own. And then have recently popped back up.
I'm assuming
It's like
they
the same
don't.
with Tau.
They probably don't like the Aeldari very much.
They
Like
don't like anyone. They're very Dorby.
Well, they like Space Marines, of course. Or do they just deal with Space Marines?
Everyone likes Space Marines.
Nobody likes Space Marines.
They don't like Space Marines either.
Space Marines don't even like Space Marines.
There's a whole game about that.
And thus chaos was formed, and it was good.
And a whole 98 books or something.
And it was good.
And it was good.
Last Operation 98 books?
Dude, I wish Mr. Cloud Media would stream more. Dude, that was... I don't know if anybody in here made it to that raid that I did on them. But this guy... Bro, when I retire, I will follow suit, man. Anytime he got raided or somebody subscribed to him, this dude just took a fucking giant bong rip. Like, in front of the camera. And he was wearing, like, a ski mask, too. And he's, like, screaming. He's a little intense. He's super intense. But he's, like, screaming into the mic. He's like, I'm taking a piss bong hit now. I'm like, what's a piss bong hit? I'm like, I've been out of the game for too long. It's been, like, 20-something years. I don't know what a piss bong hit is anymore. I'm like, is it piss? Is it bong? Is it bong water? Piss? Is it piss bong water? Like, what does that even mean?
Is it sterile, and do you like the taste?
But yeah, dude, I rated him. He took a bong rip. I gifted a sub. He took a bong rip. And then I subscribed to him. He took a bong rip. Within like 7 to 8 minutes of each other. So like, the ads came rolling in. Like, at the perfect time, because I couldn't hear him, and, like, the view went up into the...
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy. But, like, the camera, like, went up to the top of the screen where, you know, like, they have the ad in your face, and, like, you can still see what's going on the stream. And, like, this dude just had his head on the desk. Like, and he came back, he's like, I am way too fucking high right now.
It would have been funnier if he was playing TTS against himself. Because you said he was playing TTS, wasn't he?
No, not at all. God, no. My stomach's already fucked. I don't need taco hell right now.
No, you can always do some Taco Bell.
Yeah, he was playing TTS, and he had no idea what he was doing anymore.
What if he was just playing by himself, though, and no one knew? he's just so high he didn't know.
Dude, he's like... He was trying to name his units and he couldn't name his units anymore. And he's like, I gotta be honest, guys. I'm really fucking high right now. I was like, God damn. I'm just dying laughing. I'm like, this is fucking great.
Another mind connects.
You know, my opponent just screwing me over, guys. Just him playing himself.
No, Jim, I actually do not like brisket. I know I'm probably gonna get hate for it. I fucking hate brisket.
What?
Dude,
That's kind of crazy.
It
what about
is.
burn ends?
Hold on. Let me explain why. Brisket is a extremely greedy meal. You know, it's like fucking over the top, filled with fucking. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's delicious, but I feel like a giant piece of shit after I eat it every single time. Like every
the kind
time.
of greed they talk about in the Bible.
There's so much grease in it. It's just like, bro, why would you want to eat? Why would you want to put yourself through this? Like, I feel like I need a fucking, like, I can't feel my blood moving in my body anymore.
That's good. It's
Nice.
the South. Nice.
It's like, let me just
Southern barbecue.
let me just intravenously inject mayonnaise into my fucking veins. It's like,
What's the best?
God bless.
As a Southerner, the best feeling is when you can feel the blood slowing as it coagulates inside your body. Just stops.
Let me cook up some more of
Pass
these.
out on the launcher, dude.
Let me cook up some more of these fried mayonnaise balls. Like, fuck, dude.
Have you ever had a fried mayonnaise ball?
Shut up, man. Shut up, dude. I'm not even acknowledging that. What'd you say, Andrew?
I'm just vibing.
Oh,
How dare you not like
He's-
brisket though?
He's
No.
vibe coding right now.
for some reason, I think Discord's having an issue right now because you guys have been kind of going in and out a little bit. So I've been trying to piece together. You guys have been good, but like sometimes it's going in and out, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, no, fuck brisket. That is one of the most American meals that you can get. Especially when you throw it on like a sandwich, but like just throwing bread on top of it with fucking cheese. You know, it's like, dude,
Oh yeah.
fuck, man. Like how much more
It's
how
so
much
good.
how much more unhealthy can you make this?
Ooh, add some sweet baby rays on top too.
I do love ribs, and I do like the McRib actually.
Fuck yeah.
I know I just said all of this shit about how unhealthy it is, but dude, I can't help it. Anytime the McRib is out, I am fucking on it.
Yeah, I don't know why people shit on the McRib so much. Like, it ain't that bad.
It's
like,
fucking good, dude.
I like it.
It's
The onions? They do it up with onions.
dude. And you know how I feel about
I feel like people
onions.
just compare it to everything else.
Yeah.
Like what?
No,
it's McDonald's, dude.
I don't
Like,
think it has to do with anything other than that it is like compressed beef. It's basically particle board of the beef variety. You know, it's like we don't know what's in this, but we're gonna shape it into what looks like a cartoon rib and then throw it on a sandwich.
Like a little rib rack. Dude, it's making me want a McRib right now.
Like why honestly, like why even bother shaping it into a rib? Oh, I guess it's fun though. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's fun. It's like that. Why would you do the dinosaurs for the?
dude, you
for the
beat me
food?
to it, man. You beat me to it. I was gonna say it's like dino bites, man, like little dino nuggies.
Yeah.
Dude, I love dino nuggies.
Yeah, dino nuggies are dope. Nuggies are dope in general. Well, I think that's about all we've got. Honestly, man, like there isn't a ton of movement on BCP anyway. There is not a ton of movement in the community right now. I feel like there's not a lot of reason to go over like in reference to any of the new stuff that's come out. We're already kind of tracking most of this stuff. I feel like Inheritors was a popular one. I forgot the other in reference to Blood Angels. I forgot what the other one's called.
Blood-soaked rage something.
Yeah.
Blood-soaked rage something.
Yeah, no, it's some Blood Angels esque. Yeah,
something dark side. I forgot what the actual thing is. Something.
Something Death Star.
Yeah, there it is.
Rage cursed onslaught. My bad.
Whatever. It's all the same. It's blood.
It's
It's something.
back.
It has to do with blood and rage.
Anger.
Dude,
Forest.
I remember when I first got into 40K and I actually walked outside and my wife was playing with Mike. And he was teaching her how to play. And I had originally made fun of Mike for playing this because it was like I tried playing it one time. Coming from somebody new and somebody that was extremely ADD, they're like, he was trying to explain to me like all the phases. He's like, all right, now you have all these guns here. You got to take all these dice and you got to roll the hit. I was like, all right, cool. Let me roll the hit. He's like, all right, now you're going to take that and now you're going to wound me with it. So now you roll the wound. I'm like, all right, now I'm rolling the wound. And he's like, all right, now I get to make a save against those. And then rolls his dice and then like nothing died. And I'm like, well, this is fucking stupid. I'm like, I just rolled a whole bunch of dice for no reason. You know, like what are we even doing here right now? So like, I really wasn't a fan of 40K when the first time I played. And then I saw my wife playing outside and I was like, all right, let me take one more crack at it. And then I got like hooked in and just obsessed with it. Kyle should buy John
As
the
these things happen.
M64. What is the M64?
Nintendo 64.
The Nintendo 64?
Yeah, the Nintendo 64. For men.
Oh fuck. Dude, I just spaced out. I forgot where I was going with that.
Dementia.
Yep, dementia's kicking in, dude.
Need some sweet tea with that.
Fuck! What were we talking about?
Kyle's always clueless. You're right, Vicious.
The M64 totally just threw me off, because then I just wanted to go on to Men 64.
Yeah, that's where I went.
But I will say some of the upcoming stuff that we have is pretty exciting. I'm going to be releasing there's another video I'm going to release for the campaign tournament so that you guys can follow along on the Charleston Crusade. Yeah, I got you. There's a segment that John and I kind of want to do because we get a little, we like to switch it up a little bit. And I was talking to John, and I'm like, man, when's the last time that you went and like camped out and had somebody, you do scary stories by fucking fire, or with a flashlight and shit. Too long. So
too long is the answer.
I actually bought, and John,
yes.
the
Wait for it.
The trifecta, the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark book series. So we're gonna try to paint our models
in the dark,
pretty much in the dark. So we'll see how that goes. We'll have candles and stuff like that all over the place, with like a crudely drawn.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Fire everywhere, books.
Well, they're not.
Paint.
They're not real candles.
Oh! I thought you were going crazy.
No, I'm
I'll
not
bring
doing
the Ouija board. I need you to not tell the wife about that.
Dude, I am not.
Sneak it in the house.
I don't know how many times I can say that we're. Dude, I remember this image right here in particular haunting me as a child.
Is it the face one?
Yeah, the chick.
Yeah.
Remember this, dude?
Yeah. Yes.
I remember that.
I was always checking those out at the library.
That terrified me as a kid, man. So, but I'm actually kind of excited about it, dude. Like, we're gonna tell stories, paint some models. I don't know when we're gonna do this, but it is something that we want to do. And if John and I can ever actually not procrastinate and put some like horror shorts together, I have 2 ideas now that I really want to do. And if you guys don't remember, I'm reading to you one of them right now. Because I woke up, this was a dream that I had, and I woke up and wrote down my dream. Where the hell is it? So this
one about the
No, don't say anything. This is
Okay.
This is words that I wrote when I was barely awake. Like, literally, I was barely awake. Weird alien or voodoo movie idea, infiltrated by certain parameters, and then control you as long as you're not doing that thing. I have no idea what I'm saying there. Doppelgangers will follow you into water with fake skin. Mind you, this was terrifying in my dream. So much so that I felt like I needed to write it down, but it did not translate. The aliens are out inside you. They look like fruit roll-ups. The scary part is the way they look at you and laugh when you're not following the rules. Your own doppel will creepily come find you and merge with you, and it's permanent. You heard it here first, folks. This is going to be cinema.
Peak.
The aliens are out inside you. They look like fruit roll-ups.
Get this idiot kid out of here!
Yeah, I was a wuss growing up when it came to shit. I remember seeing it. It fucking terrified me. You watch it now, it's awful. Like the 90s It. Don't get me wrong, the great Tim Curry was amazing. But like it was really not scary. It was fucking terrible. Great story. They look like fruit roll-ups. So, dude,
Publish that.
I need a I need to do this. I need to actually. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna feed this into Chat GPT and see what it gives me. Like make a story out of this. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna be writing my dreams down like way more often. I have to because this is.
Oh, because I told you about that weird dude. Dream stories could be a fun segment. You just read stories of the dream
in the dark with the flashlight, because we're gonna do the flashlight thing and everything. Like, like when we're like whoever's telling the story has the flashlight under their face, and I don't know if this is gonna happen or not, but I'm calling it now because we have the PTZ camera, the zoom in camera. John's gonna tell me to zoom in because it's the climax of his story, and it's not gonna be a climax whatsoever. We're gonna zoom in and be zoomed in for 20 minutes while he describes something to a tiresome degree where it's like, dude, where is the fucking climax? Why did we zoom in?
The doll was red. And it was good.
I want zombie self like John and Andrew since I never got a fucking shirt. Ooh. Yep. Yep. That's true, John.
That might get lost in the ocean though, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reorder it. They never gave me my money back. They're like, "That's on you." And I'm like, "All right,
that's on you." But yeah, like I said, real quick, jumping back, Chaos Space Marines taking second in this GT with Packbound Zealots. It's like pretty much everything we've been seeing already. Raven Guard making it up there was kind of cool. I haven't seen a lot of Raven Guard, but I also could have missed a bunch too. I don't know. Leagues of Votann making it up there, and a couple of these are good. Seeing Emperor's Children make 6th place in a 37-man tournament was good. Also with a little weird off-meta Chaos Land Raider being in it. What? That don't make any sense to me. But yeah, this weekend I might be able to I'll probably get like a horror game in or something on Sunday. We've got drill this weekend, so we are not going to be streaming Friday and Saturday, unfortunately. I'm really, really excited about Hellraiser coming out, which, by the way, I will buy that.
Ooh, how close are we?
Dude, all it says
is it June?
It just says 26. It doesn't say anything other than 26. So
sad.
Once they put a date on this thing, I'm going to pre-order it, and the day that I can play it, I am going to stream it for like 12 fucking hours. Unless it's a trash game, and then obviously I don't know.
What if it's Tuesday?
We'll just play some oh fuck. Well, I'll do it. I'll take the next day off. I don't give a shit. What if it's Total War Tuesday? Oh, yeah, it'll be total.
Are you gonna take away Total War Tuesday?
I will 100%.
Total Hellraiser.
It's gonna be total Hellraiser Tuesday.
That's rude.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. When is the 40K Total War coming out?
Yes.
It won't be until Nagash is released, so probably 27, late 27, if I had to guess.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure they said that Nagash is releasing this year.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying 27, because they said they would not release 40K Total War until that is all out, until Nagash is out.
Well, like they're releasing Nagash as a playable character?
They're doing End Times to wrap up the Total War franchise. The Old War franchise, they're gonna go into End Times, and Nagash comes back for End Times.
I might need to jump on with you guys. I have these games. I just don't play them. So you guys will have to
Total War Tuesday?
Yeah. You guys will have to walk me through how to play because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Is Kyle gonna play Total War Tuesday?
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Barely an inconvenience. Jim thinks I'm gonna pick up a big tray of brisket and mac and cheese. Definitely not.
Ooh, mac and cheese sounds like it was.
Oh, dude, add the mac and cheese too. Oh,
All right, Vicious. Fuck ye. We all play. Listen.
Yeah, he could play.
Huh?
That's like you could just play Total War Tuesday with us. Just saying.
Yeah, I
Pretty
mean,
cool.
we could just play Pokemon or something. We could go play, I don't know.
Play Helldivers,
Ugh.
Kyle.
Ooh, we could play Helldivers.
Dude, I love Helldivers, but I also I am not playing Helldivers out of spite because of what they did. They teased the Illuminate coming in for like a solid year and then didn't give us new missions or anything for like 8 months. It's like, bro, come on, man. Like, what are you guys doing? You can't give me this crack and then, like, not expect me to move on to, like, full on freaking the old, like, Mexican black tar heroin. It's like you can't get me hooked on this and then not give me something more.
Not release more content. Give me.
I can show you my tank skills. I've watched you play. There's not a ton of tank skills going on. Yeah, I mean that is the other thing too, is finding the time. I got a new 3D printer, so it has reduced the time in which some of this stuff can be produced. So I have lowered a bunch of my prices. Like the hammers are they're probably like 35% off of what my original price was. So in fact, I have to print a hammer. Somebody just ordered one. But hey. So yeah, there's that, and there's also the tournament scene, and then I still have to get live stream games in, and then we have to do the freaking videos for all this stuff. So it does take a little while. And now I'm revoking Mythic from redeemables. Why are you picking on Mythic?
Oh no, not the stab emoji.
Mythic, you're always allowed to have redeems here.
Yeah.
Dude, she is mean. She is mean. All right. Speaking of Overwatch, I probably am going to get on Overwatch.
All you play is Overwatch.
Yeah, well, because it's a fun game.
Yeah, both.
Rottweiler 1616. Let's do it.
Do that thing.
I hope
that's
you have
rude.
Garbage. Yeah, why? You know what? Ban.
Ban.
Yeah, I think I'd like to get a good amount of people together, and I'd really like to hit up Nuclear Nightmare again.
Oh yeah, they just had a big update.
We can get
that focuses on being the infected.
We can get like 6 people to play that game. Andrew, you should pick it up. It's like $8. It's a great game.
You guys have that Backrooms game too, right? So.
It was fun.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, Backrooms are like, they're good for like one playthrough. Unfortunately, because it's kind of the same thing over and over again.
Nuclear Nightmare on Sunday?
That's what I was talking about. Nuclear Nightmare on Sunday. Sunday.
No. Oh, I didn't know you meant Sunday. Yeah. Vicious,
yeah, another.
Nuclear Nightmare Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I went through the catalog. Oh, we're about to. All right. Well, never mind. Love you guys. We'll see you later.
Did you click the raid button?
Have a good time.
Bye.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, you paint that miniature. Yeah.